As a Gen Z, I have another controversial hat take / idea for the new Eminem album that I think is going to upset a lot of people, but that's entirely the point. So stay with me here because I think it would be a really iconic move. And a lot of the Gen Z that I know agreed that his new song, Houdini, just didn't go hard enough. It felt very poppy, boppy, whatever. It was a cute little song, which is not something you want to be describing OG Slim Shady style. And yes, we lived through it. We know that the singles are always kind of radio hits, but this really just felt corny. And I personally like the thought that he picked Houdini because Houdini passed away around the same age Eminem is right now. And in the song, he kept saying the phrase, "and for my last trick," indicating that this is the end of something. Now, a lot of people believe that this is him announcing the end of his Slim Shady persona era. And some people even think that this is his way of announcing his retirement entirely, which I think would be a really interesting PR move, right? You pull Slim Shady out of retirement, you do this big shebang, and then you call it a day. And of course, that makes perfect sense to me. But if this is your last hurrah, you have to make it big. You want to even upset your own fans. And you know how you do this? And I know what I'm about to say is going to upset a lot of the millennial and Gen X Eminem fans, but if you're not strong enough to push through it, then are you really an Eminem fan? You pick the hottest song on the album, the one you know is going to get the most plays. All artists kind of know what the top songs on their albums are going to be. The one that goes the hardest. Also, apologies, I'm waiting for my mom here in Minneapolis to get to the airport, and they're doing a lot of construction downtown. But you pull MGK, Machine Gun Kelly, out of rap retirement, and you put him on the track. And I feel a lot of you retreating here. That's the point. Now, the best song on the album, everyone also has to listen to MGK, the man who Eminem had such big beef with, it ended his entire rap career. And I truly think it would bridge the gap with the younger generation of listeners as well, because a lot of the Gen Z, right, we grew up on it. We remember the MGK beef. We were there when it happened. And a lot of the younger Gen Z and Gen Alpha are wild about Machine Gun Kelly. But some of them don't even know that he originally was a rapper who went by MGK, because I accidentally, when I was nannying once, referred to him as MGK because they were listening to Machine Gun Kelly and they went, "What?" And I was like, "MGK, Machine Gun Kelly." And they were like, oh, what? Okay, yeah. And I was like, I'm sorry, do they not know? Do they not know the origin stories? We need to educate the real youth here. Because the 90s Gen Z, we remember, but I fear we're losing the younger ones here. And it's our job to educate them. And also, I just think this would be truly iconic. It would be hilarious.